welcome to Little Red Alice. Today I'm going to be telling you guys about 10 things that you've been doing wrong your whole life. When I found out about all these things that I've been doing wrong, I was like, why am I making things so much harder for myself? Life is already so hard as it is, right? Yes for life hacks, am I right? If you like what you see here today, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and hit that red subscribe button below so you can stay up to date on everything Little Red Alice related. Also, if you want to keep up with me on social media, be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And with that, let's jump into the hacks. Number 1. So, you know when you drink soda or any other beverage from a can and you see that little metal tab on the top? What a lot of you might not know is that it actually has a purpose. What the tab is meant for, besides from helping you open the can, is actually a straw holder. The way this works is, after you've created an opening in the can using the metal tab, flip the tab around so the circle is covering the opening. This way your straw won't bubble up to the top, another liquid won't spill out, and it'll just keep things less messy and easier for you to drink out of your can. Number 2, have you ever been using your earbuds to listen to music or audiobooks or anything like that, but the earbuds keep falling out of your ears, so you have to keep putting them back and untangling them and all of that fun stuff? Well, there's a certain way you're actually supposed to wear your earbuds so they don't fall out of your ears. Rather than just putting your earbud directly into your ear, try swinging your earbud and its cord around your ear so it doesn't fall out. This puts the earbud in a more secure position so it's less likely to fall out of your ear. This is also really helpful for people who use earbuds when they go to the gym or go on a run or doing any physical activity because that's when they're more likely to fall out. Number 3, bananas. Did you know we've been eating bananas wrong our whole life? So I actually feel a little bit accomplished because I did know this already, but every time I showed people, they would totally judge me and be like, what the heck are you doing? And I would always try to be like, no, this is right, I'm doing it right, but they wouldn't listen. Well, this is for you guys. So the typical way people eat bananas is by grabbing the stem and trying to use that to peel the banana. This often can prove to be really difficult just to opening the banana, and it can mash up the top of the banana, making it all mushy and gross and not appetizing anymore. So the correct way to peel bananas is actually the way monkeys peel banana. Flipping the banana upside down and holding it by the stem, which can act as a handle. Then you just pinch the other side of the banana and it makes it super easy to peel from there. If there's anyone or anything in the world that's kind of like the authority on bananas, I would say it's monkeys, right? Number 4. So I'm a notorious overpacker and I always have to bring a ton of clothes and a ton of things with me when I pack a bag. And I always have an issue with not fitting everything I'm bringing into my suitcase or my bag. So what I do, and what you should be doing as well if you have this problem, is rolling your clothes instead of folding them. This has several benefits. First of all, rolling your clothes makes them much easier and smaller to pack than just folding them. That way you have more space in your bag or your luggage to fit other things that you need to bring. Also, rolling your clothes means they won't wrinkle. So you won't even have to pack an iron or anything else in your bag to unwrinkle your clothes. All in all, you have more room in your bag, no wrinkled clothes, and no worries about not having enough space in your bag to bring everything you want. Number 5, bobby pins. We've been putting bobby pins in our hair wrong for our entire lives. Most people put their bobby pins in like this with the groove side facing out. What you should be doing is flipping your bobby pins around so the groove side is facing inward towards your hair. That way your hairstyles are actually going to be held in place because of the little grooves in the pin. If you've ever wondered why your hairstyles keep falling out even though you put bobby pins, this might be why. Number 6, TicTac containers. When's the last time you guys had TicTacs? Because I haven't had TicTacs since I was a kid. Anyways, you may have never noticed this before, but when you open a TicTac container, on the other side of the lid, there's almost like a little, what should we call it? There's like a little capsule almost that's like the perfect size and the perfect shape to hold a TicTac. Well, what you might not know is that little capsule is actually made to hold a TicTac. So what you were supposed to do if you were giving a TicTac to someone else was flip the TicTac container over and then one of the little TicTacs would kind of fall into the capsule. And then when you opened the lid and flipped the lid back over, there'd be one TicTac left in the capsule. That way you could offer someone a TicTac really easily by just offering the container and they'll see the little TicTac in the capsule and pick it up. I thought this was super cool because I didn't even notice the little thing in the lid. Anyways, if you're still using TicTacs and you want to be super proper and polite, then don't forget about the little capsule and the lid thing, okay? Number 7. This is more of a life hack than something you've been doing wrong, but I figured that because the alternative is so painful that you might want to know about this life hack. Have you ever needed to break in shoes and your solution to doing that is just kind of wearing the shoes for a bit and enduring the pain and walking around in them till they don't hurt your feet? Well, there is a much easier and less painful way to break in new shoes. All you need is a pair of socks, a hair dryer, and the pair of shoes you're trying to break in. All you need to do is put socks on your feet, then put your shoes on over the socks, and then blow dry your feet on any of the areas where the shoe feels kind of uncomfortable. This is gonna help kind of conform the shoe to your feet, so the next time you use them to walk, they won't hurt. This just seems like a much easier, much faster, and much less painful way to break in new shoes. Number 8, have you ever had the hardest time trying to get things out of Keyrings? I know I do. My fingers always get caught, and sometimes I get scratches and cuts, and it's just messy and awful. Well, instead of trying to pry open a keyring with your fingers, try using a staple remover instead. All you need to do is simply put your staple remover in between the 2 rings of your keyring. That way there's a little opening, and then you can just slide your keys, your keychains, or anything else in the keyring out of there super easy. Your fingers don't get hurt, you don't get cut, and altogether just a quicker, easier, and less painful experience. Number 9, I'll be honest, I knew this, and I thought a lot of people knew this, but apparently not everyone does. So I'm just gonna throw this one in here. When you're eating a candy bar, I know sometimes people try to open it by grabbing the top and kind of going in different directions, which does kind of open the candy bar, but then your fingers might get really sticky and covered in chocolate or something when you're trying to pry open the other sides to get the candy bar out. Well, the easiest, most efficient, and least messy way to open a candy bar is, starting at the top of the candy bar, grab one side and hold it down, grab the flap in the middle and simply pull on it in the opposite direction. Your candy bar wrapper should open right away and your fingers won't even need to get messy. And finally, number 10. Have you ever eaten something spicy and your first instinct is to drink a lot of water to cool your mouth down? Well, this actually isn't effective at all. What you should do instead is grab a little bit of sugar. The sugar will actually help to lessen the pain, cool your mouth down, and make kind of the spicy sensation go away. This can either be done by grabbing a little bit of candy or a sugar cube or anything really sugary at all. Now you know. So those are 10 things you've been doing wrong your whole life. Or maybe me. Maybe it's just me. Anyways, I hope that if you didn't know some of these things, that now your life will be made much easier because of this. And if you know anyone else who's been doing any of these wrong, please share this video with them because we've got to spread the love, spread the life hacks, you know? So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw here today, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and hit that red subscribe button below so you can stay up to date on everything Little Red Alice related. Also, come on and stalk me on social media. And if you didn't see my last video, don't forget to check that out below. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you guys in the next video. Love you. Mwah.